Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Today we got something a little different for you today. We are going to be using some speedometer cable parts, but we're not going to be making speedometer cables. What we're going to be doing is actually making an RV slide out motor cable. So what that involves is either one of two things. So you're either going to be using tips that are 124 square, like 0.124, or you're going to be using things like 0.150 square, these big honking things. Now, these kind of things are only, I don't know, 15, 20 inches long, that kind of thing. They're very short. They're basically just to, move the mechanism left, right, only for a little bit of distance. These kind of mechanisms are also used in a lot of motorized seats kind of things. So they, sit on a screw kind of thing, and they just turn the screw kind of thing. That's how they work. And like I said, they're either the 124 square or the 150 square. In this case, the customer doesn't need the 150 square. It needs the 124 and needs them exactly 19 1/4 inches long total length. Okay, easy enough to do. So what we will do, I apologize for the bench. It's a little messy, and I'm kind of trying to film it all in one go, right? But yeah, super simple as long as you have all the tools. Simple crimp, and what we'll do is measure. I like having these Milwaukee ones with the magnetic tips, magnetic ends, because what I can do is I can set the tip to whatever I want, and then what I end up doing, I always cut it a little long, not by much, because I know it's going to be trimmed anyway. Put it down. I know how much this is going to sink down. So what I tend to do is, I know where in this it needs to be cut. So what I'm going to do is 19 there's 1/4 right there. So that's the total length it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is cut it about there, and that should be good. So there we go. Kind of put it there. If it ends up being a smidgen short, we can adjust for that. It's not the end of the world. And yeah, it's a smidgen too long. So we will trim off a little bit more. You really don't want to over trim these, because what that does is sacrifice from where you can actually crimp onto it, and that's not something you want. So yeah, that's 19 1/4. Now that's all done, crimp it on. And there you have it. One cable, 19 1/4 inches long with 124 tips. The customer is requesting 3 of these, so it must be one of those much longer slide outs. So I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah, these are, like I said, used for RV slide outs, for the motors, for seat motors, all sorts of little stuff like that. So not just used for speedometer cables anymore. This kind of stuff is used for all sorts of applications: oil and gas, wireline, of course, aftermarket stuff, and then, all sorts of industries you never thought about. So just wanted to kind of share that one with you. One of my different projects, well, not projects, but different kind of things that I make here. If these kind of things are interesting to you, I'll put a link in the description down below on my website so you can pick them up. They'll be in both the 124 and the 150 sizing in various lengths, because I know people are actually interested in them. So, yeah. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If not, that's cool too. Like and subscribe, and that's it for this video. Have a good one.